sisters, Antigone and Ismene, are the daughters of Oedipus and Jocasta. They had two brothers, Eteocles and Polynices, who killed each other in the battle between Thebes and the city of Argos. King Creon forbids anyone to bury the body of Polynices, so his soul will be condemned to roam the earth.
Ismene, you know that our brothers Eteocles and Polynices have killed each other in the battles. King Creon has already buried Eteocles, but he has made it illegal to bury Polynices. We both know that if Polynices' body isn't buried, his soul will be in a state of unrest. We can't let this happen. I will not condemn our brother, but you must now prove yourself to be a true sister or a traitor to our family.
Antigone, are you mad? What could I possibly do?
You have to decide whether or not you're going to help me bury him.
Bury him? You just said that was against the law.
He's our brother.
But it's too dangerous. Creon would have us killed.
Creon will not stand in my way.
We're the only ones left in our family. Our father, Oedipus, broke out his own eyes to wander blind till his death. Our mother, Jocasta, hung herself, and our brothers killed each other. Think of how more terrible our deaths would be if we go against Creon. The law is strong and we must follow it. I beg the dead to forgive me, but I am helpless to do anything.
If that is what you think, then I wouldn't want you to help me. You have made your choice, but I will bury our brother, even if I must die.
Antigone, I'm scared of what will happen to you.
Don't be. You have yourself to consider after all.
Don't tell anyone else of your plan. I promise I will keep it a secret.
Go ahead and tell everyone. Let them all hate you when the truth comes out, but I will do what I must.
You shouldn't try to do something impossible.
Go away, Ismene. The dead and I shall be hating you soon. Your words are hateful. Leave me, for I am not afraid of the danger if it means death. I will not die the worst of death, which is death without honor.
You are unwise, but you are a loyal friend to those who love you.
Antigone sneaks away to find her dead brother's body lying in a field. She takes some dirt and lightly pours it on top of the body. Later, Creon's men discover what happens. They brush the dirt off and lie in wait to see if the criminal will return. They see Antigone come back and try to pour more dirt on the body. They arrest her and bring her to King Creon. Creon sentences Antigone to death and calls for her sister Ismene to come, for he believes that she was also part of the crime.
Ismene, do you confess your share in this crime or deny it?
Yes, I am guilty.
No, Ismene, you have no right to say so. You would not help me, and I will not have you help me.
But I now understand what you meant, and I'm here to join you and take my share of the punishment.
The dead and the gods who rule the dead know that this is my act alone.
Antigone, I want to die with you. I have a duty, and I must also pay to the dead.
You won't lessen my death by sharing it.
But my life will be nothing when you are dead. Can I do nothing?
Save yourself. I will not envy you. Some people will praise you, but I will have honor too.
But we are both equally guilty.
No, we're not. You are alive, but I must die.
You can't kill her. She is your niece, and she is also engaged to your son, Haman.
There are enough women for my son to choose a new wife. I will not have a wicked woman as a daughter-in-law. I will not take Antigone away from my son. Death will do that for me.
Antigone is taken and sealed in a cave. Creon gives her enough food and drink so the gods wouldn't blame the city of Thebes for her death. Tiresias, the blind seer, tells Creon that he is responsible for a sickness that descends upon Thebes. Since Polynices' body was not buried, the gods will hear no more prayers. This also affects the cities close to Thebes, causing ill will towards Creon and his city. Tiresias also tells Creon that he will lose his son. Creon becomes fearful and decides to bury Polynices and release Antigone. Creon gives Polynices an honorable burial, but when he returns to Antigone's cave, he finds that she has hung herself. Creon's son, Haman, is full of grief and tries to stab his father. Haman fails, so he then stabs himself and dies. A messenger sends this news to Creon's wife, Eurydice. When Creon returns to the palace carrying his son's body, he finds that his wife has also stabbed and killed herself. There is no happiness where there is no wisdom and submission to the gods. Big words are always punished, and proud men in old age learn to be wise.